They were just a more physical team. They were able to, physically, push us around. And if we're not locked in on the game plan against a team like Boise, they're going to make you pay for it. And their bigs made us pay for it. Even Buzo, who had, I don't know how many rebounds he had, but he had a lot of rebounds that are on the guards that are on us. So we just got to go back to the drawing board and focus on tomorrow and just continue to get better because, we do need one of these road games.
You guys sat on the Air Force loss for a week. I'm curious what practice was like, what the confidence was like coming into this game.
It was great. We had a great week of practice. There would be no signs of, the outcome of this game if you would have watched our practice. We prepared the right way. Everybody listened, everybody together. That's just the way the ball bounced today. They were more physical than us, and we got to bring it to them next time. So.
17 offensive rebounds they had. You guys had a good amount too, but how tough was some of those possessions where they'd have 2, 3, 4 offensive rebounds?
It's killer, man. It's killer. It's like if you play such good defense and then you don't finish it with a rebound, they get wide open threes, wide open layups. So it's detrimental to our defense for sure because we played pretty good defense throughout the year, and for us to not be able to finish possessions and finish rebounds and give up 17 offensive rebounds is pretty pathetic. So. We just got to go back tomorrow and go to the drawing board.
What'd you make of the atmosphere in here tonight? You guys probably see a lot of tough places on the road, and it seems like Boise State in the conference isn't really one of the first couple teams talked about, but where do you think they rank with the rest of the conference here?
Man, I think they're right there. I think I like playing here, man. The crowd gets into it, man. They talking on the sidelines, man. That's what college basketball is about. So this is a great place to play. I like playing here.
It's another game where you guys weren't really able to turn the opposing team over. When you guys haven't turned teams over and gotten your points in transition, you guys have had some struggles, scoring in the half court. Do you think that's something that you guys can shake?
I think so. I think as far as when it comes to turning people over and turning teams over, we know that we're not going to do that every single game. So if we're not going to do that, we got to be solid and finish possessions, and that's what we didn't do tonight. We were able to be solid at some points, but then miss block out or miscommunication on somebody tagging somebody and they get an offensive rebound, and they get a kick out three or a layup. So I think those are things that we can correct. Those are all effort things. So those are things we can go back tomorrow and in practice and really work on them. So yeah.
You guys got 2 more regular season games before the Mountain West tournament. What's this team got to do to make sure Selection Sunday isn't as, you guys aren't as anxious and nervous as you can be? Is there anything you can do, or is it just going to be, Selection Sunday is going to be a nervous day?
I think for a lot of teams, that Selection Sunday going to be a nervous day. But for us, man, we still playing meaningful games of basketball, and we can only be grateful and be blessed for that. We have to continue to take practice seriously and continue to stay together and focus on what our game plan is, because like I said earlier, if we don't focus on the game plan, these teams, these conferences are going to really burn us, and that showed. So we just gonna, like I said, we're gonna go back to the drawing board tomorrow. We're gonna rest tomorrow, whatever we got tomorrow, practice whatever we got, and just focus on that and not focus on Fresno State yet. Focus on just tomorrow and getting better tomorrow.
How hard is their balance? They just have 3, 4 guys that can go for a big number, and you got so many different guys who account for on the court at any one time. How hard is that to play against them?
It's hard. It's hard. They got good players on that team. They Max Rice, Dagan Hart, man. Those are dudes that I've played against, and they're such a great. I'm a competitor, so I love competing. So it's great, man. All these teams in this conference, man, they're so spread out. So everybody's so good. And, man, it's terrific playing against them. Wish it would have been a different outcome, but it's terrific playing against them.